Hey, Shalom, Shalom Israel. First and foremost, we'd like to give our praises and our glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakodash. To honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to your brothers in the highways and the byways, preaching and teaching this word in sincerity and in truth. Now this is your brother Shapal from James, Jamaica camp. I want to do a lesson which is based upon to the spirit, true friendship are built in wars, and what inspired this lesson is the camp in I believe it's Baltimore or somewhere there. I think the name of it is James Truth Sent 18 now. I believe it was 17 or 18 or 17. I don't really remember the camp name that well. It's like camp, but yeah, and they're speaking on a similar topic, and that in wars, like even the Vietnam wars, many wars, man. It is good when you have somebody beside you with like-minded person beside you where have your back. You understand? And this time that's what the Lord is setting up, man, with the elect of the nation of Israel. The Lord is setting up men. The Lord is setting up men. You take for instance from the scripture, Jonathan and David. Right? The scripture speak about the love between those men surpass the love of a woman, which is goes back to even loyalty, man. The reason why we dish your dirt, but a true brother or friend, beside you, will never desert you. And the scripture say, continue with a godly man, right? Who knows to sorrow with you, So this lesson, as you can see on the screen, is a lesson learned, right, through pain. Is one that is really forgotten. Alright? And trust me, a lot of pain will come up on the earth. We're in a time where pain, that word is it can't describe the things that are going to happen on this earth, man. Right? But the thing is, we have a body, right? We're supposed to be firm in mind, looking out for the next man beside you, right? Which is a brother in arms, man, right? And that's why our mindset now is supposed to be that I've entered into a war. I know that when we enter into that war, things are going to happen, man. And you can't look to your right and look to your left and see your brothers and forsake them in the war. Even in this war we're fighting right now, which is not even anything close to what is going to happen. We cannot leave our brothers stranded, man. We're supposed to be in a frame and a strong mindset. Let me just get the scripture from the book from the Apocrypha. It says Ecclesiasticus 12 and verse 8. It says, a friend cannot be known in prosperity, and an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity. So it's when all the trials and tribulation come upon you, man, you're going to say, ooh, he's a friend, man. You're going to know who is for the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And it's not a video to put any doubt in brother's mind or saying that, but we speak in life, which is from the scripture, right? And the scripture tells us about men who are crept in. I believe it's Jude 1 and 4, crept in unaware. There are men like those men. However, the true men of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, they are the ones who are going to be glorified, because the spirit that are on those men, right, those men will die with you. And those are the type of men where the Lord look for, man. Some men are going to be mortified, for the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Some men will come through this deliverance. We have to go magnify the Lord, man. In death, or in life. So whatever the stick we get, we're supposed to take everything cheerfully, man. Look at the Hebrew boys. Alright? Look at Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Daniel. You understand? the 7 Hebrew boys which Antiochus was going to crucify, was torturing, a matter of fact. Those boys never, you know what I mean, the pressure get hard and you see them say, look, I'm done with this, and whatever it may be. No, they knew the Lord, man, right? They knew what the Lord would do. They knew the laws and statutes, man, of Yahweh Shemashah. They held that, they held their integrity, and they rather die. And that's a mindset we're supposed to have, man. Right, so it's saying prosperity. In the prosperity of a man, in the prosperity of a man, enemies will be grieved, but in his adversity, a friend will depart. All right. So when adversity reach you, look, men who are not genuine men, they might go flee out. As I said before, man, I'm not saying I don't wish for no brother fall in this lot. However, the scripture speak life, and it is what it is, man. A lot of men have go fall in that lot also, because the mindset wasn't firm, man. Bro, you have to, in this world, you have to really give up everything for you, account everything lost. That's what Paul said, man. If I die tomorrow, I know, I know where I'm at, man. I know where I'm going, I know where I'm going, man, right? And the Lord tell you, man, if you, a matter of fact, let me use the scripture. The scripture speak for itself, right? This is St. John 15 and verse 13. It says, greater love art no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friend. Now we speak about Jonathan and David, the 7 Hebrew boys, Daniel in the lion's den, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Daniel. Look, these are examples, man, to show you that, look, no matter what, man, you're supposed to hold out. See? Right? And the end of this, as I said before, the title of this lesson, true friendship are built in wars. What do you think when we reach the kingdom? What do you think is going to happen, man? It's a never-ending bond, an everlasting bond with the Lord Yahweh Shemashah and with our fellow brothers, because we have fought the war and we have held on strong. As I said before, man, you have in this society, you have veterans who come from war. And there's nobody else on the face of this earth can relate to them than the men who stood beside them, because they knew. And they knew that they only have to depend on the men with them see, right? And that's what Lord has built right now, man. They knew that the only person them could depend on is the men that them see beside them, all right? And that's what Lord Yahweh Shemashah has us doing now, man, right? Because in my life now, the only person who I can trust, I would rather to die for or to die with is the men who I see every day out there on the highways and the byways. Not even my blood relative, man. You understand? So when we reach the kingdom, man, we are going to have that everlasting bond, because we have been through the war, with men who stood firm. The scripture speak about the men that were crowned in Esdras, second Esdras, who stood stiffly for the name of Yahweh Shemashah. That's to continue the scripture. This is St. John 15 again, verse where we left off, verse 15. It says, henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what the master doeth, but I have called you friends, for all the things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto thee. Right? See, and that's That's the Yahushua, man. Alright? Calling the disciples, the men where you see out there on the highways or the byways, the apostles, friends. You know, and the scripture tell about there is no greater gift than that. A man to lay down his life for his friend, man. Right? So in war, man, not everybody who has a beard and know the name Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. You know, I go have your best interest at heart. You know, worse when we're heading in a time where it's like no hope. You look to your left, you look to the right. It's going to be no hope. It's going to take a lot of faith. You can't forget the one of the elder brothers video, which is titled Big Faith. You know, big faith, man. A lot of men are going to bug out, man, but Lord's will, you know, we hold firm to the end. Right? This is Mark 13 and verse 12. It said, no brother shall betray the brother. The brother shall betray the brother to death, and the father the son, and the children shall rise up against the parents, and shall cause them to be put to death. Right? And they shall be hated, and ye shall be hated of all men for my sake, for my name's sake. But he that endureth unto the end, the same shall what? The same shall be saved. Alright? So, the family against the family, you know, wars and rumors of wars, you know, men being put to death, men of the Lord, you know. But the key thing there, man, is endurance. You know, he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. It's all about endurance, man. Hence the title of the video, true friends are built up in wars, man. Alright? So, in this war, you best believe that at the end of it, right, and during, you know what I mean, it's a test of faith, you know, who is with your house shy, you know what I mean, and when this finish, man, your house shy say him not gonna drink wine until him drink it with you again. You know, it's gonna be a never-ending bond, as I said before. When men, you know, this worldly place go to war, nobody else can relate but the men who was beside them in the war, who had their backs and their best interest at heart. You know, and that's as I said before, that's what Lord, you know, is building right now. All right. So, I guess the point has already been made. You know, so with that one, give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Bashem Akakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great milestone. Shalom to you, brothers in the highways and the byways, preaching and teaching His word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom.